There are so many of us whose fates are tied to nothing, and they end up dying for no reason. My people, refuse to die like that. Huh? This is a call to live with a purpose, not just to exist or survive. It's a challenge to defy passivity, to resist becoming another forgotten soul swept by the current of meaningless routine or even inherited expectations. Many of us, we are existing, but few are truly living. Because this world is full of people drifting from one day to the next. You know, people caught in cycles they didn't even choose. People dying a slow death in jobs, relationships, and lives that don't ignite anything inside them. And that's because their fates are not tied to a purpose. Their fates are tied to us, a default, the system's default. Now, when the end comes, there's no echo, no legacy, no light left behind, manze. My people, refuse to die like that. Refuse to be someone whose final chapter reads like a footnote. Aje sasa. A fate tied to nothing is a life without anchor. You know, when you're not rooted in a mission, in a value system, in a deeper why, you know, why am I here? Why are things happening the way they are? You become vulnerable to everything. Culture, noise, fear, and even distraction. Those things now end up shaping your life more than your own soul does. A fate tied to nothing leads to confusion instead of clarity, you know, regret instead of peace, or even numbness instead of presence. I mean, you don't have to know the full path, but at least tie your soul to something greater than comfort. Comfort is an enemy of growth. Comfort is an enemy of evolution. You have to refuse this kind of death. And how do you refuse it? You have to ask yourself, what are you willing to suffer for? Make choices that scare you, because they matter. Not just scare you, but they scare you because they matter. Say no to the versions of life that demand your silence or soul in exchange for safety. Your end should be the evidence of your fire, not your fear. When your time comes, let it be said they stood for something. They left people better. They didn't waste their gifts. They were alive in every room they entered. Don't die with your purpose buried under people pleasing or potential. Don't go out quietly when you are meant to live loudly. Not with noise, but with meaning. Many die as if they were never here. Others die empty because they gave their entire life to something that didn't matter. My people, make your life matter. Tie your fate to something real, sacred, and chosen. Refuse to vanish. Refuse to end for no reason. My people, heal. Heal.